Hi, Brenda back with the rest of the little boy mini in a little box. Super simple, quick project. I just wanted to show you the process here. So there's the lid. That's the top. A Boy's Story is the best that is ever told. Charles Dickens. And so there's the inside. I just popped this up, and I ink the edges before I put the paper on. And I'm going to show you what I mean by that, because somebody asked me that before. So I just used this green little pad that I popped out of this color box. So it's just an assortment, and because you don't need every color on earth. So I got, you just hold it, you pop it out and you hold it like that. And so I like to do the edges of my paper. If I were distressing this, I would mess it up, but I'm not distressing it. I'm just hitting the edges so the white paper doesn't stand out, especially since how I did my corners in green. And I was going to ink, I did ink the box. The box didn't really absorb the ink very well, so it does on the paper, but on the box it didn't that great. So I went over it with a little paint, a green acrylic paint. So and on the inside, in the corners, my little trick is I'll use a colored pencil, and I'll fill in my corners, match it up with my paper to do that. You could paint inside, but you can't really ink inside when you're using a little ink thing like this. So that was my little trick. I did end up breaking out the paint this time. So anyway, that's all you do with the when I say inking, that's what I mean. I'm just inking around the edges, and there's all kinds of things you can ink with, and I have all kinds of these little things, and so I almost always ink my edges just for a cleaner look, to not see the whites of the paper. So anyway, this is the bottom of my box. Let's see here. I think that I had decided that I did not want to use the plaid on the bottom, so I'm not sure I'm going to use that piece right there, but I am going to show you how the box looks when you do the corners up. And I do the corners because the paper goes almost to the edges, and then so it just unites everything to have the green edges. So I went around this already with green, and I've put score tape on these already so that I can just put them on there and finish this box up right now, and then I'll go through the mini really quickly. So I've got my timer set. I'm going to try to move along. And this is, let's see, I have enough stuff. I'm going to make enough mini a 6x6 out of this paper pack. I got it on sale, and I ended up paying like, I don't know, $10 for it or something. It's got all the embellishments and everything. So it's called Little Boy Collection Kit, and it is by Echo Park. So I don't know if you can see this or not, but I could give you the dimensions to this box, and I will when I do up the written instructions, but I just want to say that whatever you're working on, measure it and cut your paper exactly, because the boxes are not perfect. So if you try to cut your papers all perfect, and I want to say I picked plaid, this, initially for the outside, but when I tried to line the pieces all up, it just gave me a headache. So I finally gave up trying to, so I say, think about that when you're picking whatever you're going to use that you're putting on sides, and whether it'll all line up or not. Pick something easy so you don't have to go through a bunch of hassle trying to line everything up like I was trying to do. So I'm just going to go around the corners and put down these sides real quick. I use score tape so they would stick really good. And then when I'm all done, I'm going to spray it all down, top and bottom, on all sides and corners with my clear matte sealer. And I just do that because these boxes are handled, and they're handled frequently if you look at them and show them and share them and give them. So it's just out of my art supply closet, and I just like to give it a good spray all over, so then everything will be very handleable and protected, almost waterproofed. Since it's paper, that is a really good thing. So it's really that simple. One more piece. Trying to be quick. I'm just pulling off the score tape. So when you're cutting your papers, when you're cutting down your piece, you know, if it's a little big, you can always cut a little more off, but if it's too small, you can't put it back. So just really got to keep that in mind when you're cutting your pieces. You can always go a little more to make it perfect and make everything line up. Everything is not perfect, and it's not the same on all the sides and everything. But you can make one piece and then use that as the piece to lay on and cut out. I'm so glad I decided to go with this stripe, because it just looks so much better with the dots inside. Isn't that great? So I still have to do this piece, but that is it. So see, still fits on there. Yay, still fits on there. Let's see. Really want your corners to be down really good, and that's another reason I spray and seal it all up. Okay, isn't that cute? Oh, I really like the stripes. So I wanted to put the big green, and I put this on the wrong side, so I'm probably going to try to take that off so I can have this be my bottom, because that's my choice, because it's the opposite of this, and I really like that. So cute. And if you put the box inside the lid, you can stretch the lid out a little bit more. Still fits really good on there. I'm so happy. Isn't that cute? Okay, and so this is the mini. Let me show you how it fits in there, and then we'll go through that. Super cute. Isn't that adorable? I just love it. Love, love, love it. Okay, and there's the lid. Alright, so here we go. This is the pull for the mini. Okay, I did manage to come up with charms that would work for this, really. I cut a piece of zipper that I was going to use for the Girl Rocker Chick album, and I made that my pull, and I tied a button on. I have a little crown that is not girly, so it's a boy's crown. And I had this little glass bead, so I just hot glued that on to this, and I made my own little charm, like that. So, oh, I just heard my alarm go off, so I guess I'm going to have to come back and shoot another video to show the little book. Okay, I'll be right back.